Hey there. Thanks again for purchasing Morphbook, or for your interest in purchasing Morphbook. Let's talk about clients. So we're going to be using the demo page again, and once again we'll start from the home page. So from there, go up to your nav bar or your menu hamburger button and go into the admin page, or whatever you've called it. From the admin, go on to your settings. Now what you're going to want to do is click the circle button with the downwards arrow. That'll take us down to the bottom. And as you can see, there is this other settings section. We're going to be looking at the client form fields. So we can click on this manage form fields button. What this is in here we can manage all the different things that, as you can see on the client side, a client could fill in to create their profile, or if you want to create their profile in the admin menu, you can also do that, or on the admin side, I mean. So in here you can see, just like on the client side, the different field types. So we have the name, the email, the phone, and any notes. And then you can also hide them, so activate or deactivate if they're seen. You can edit these fields, so you can change the name, you can change its type, its order, that sort of thing, and if it's required. We can also change the requirement just on the straight client form fields page. You can also delete a field. You can also add a field. So in here, you can see it's just like the edit, except it's for adding. So let's try that with, say, an occupation. So we'll just add the labels, and let's make it so that it is a checkbox. And what we can do is we can add several different options. Let's say all right, and so let's create that field. So now, as you can see, it's a checkbox field, it's optional, it's active, and it's for occupation. Now it doesn't automatically fill in the demo page, but what you can do here is you can go to sign in and go back to register. And as you can see the occupation field is now in the client form fields. So now that we've seen kind of what that would look like, I wanted to note that a lot of you likely have clients already from your previous booking systems. These fields dictate how your client's information is input, like these fields here. So the different labels are a reflection of what is input into the database. So you would need to make sure, if you wanted to add your clients after the fact of purchasing and setting up, that the names are the same as your other booking database. Otherwise, they're going to be thrown into notes, and you'll have to pre-fill them yourself. And so that may end up being the case for a bunch of you. When you purchase Morphbook, you might decide to import your client files in directly in the setup wizard. So you may have a bunch of notes with different information that doesn't exactly match to your client files. And so with that, you would have to go in manually and add them to the different fields, or create new fields for them. Okay, so now if we go back to the settings menu, what I'm going to do is click that button again. Then we're going to scroll up all the way to client data import/export. So as you can see, there's import clients and export clients. When we export our clients, it creates a CSV file with our client data that you can save to your computer, just like a lot of the other booking systems. And you'll see here the format Now if we want to import our client files, so usually this will be a CSV file. So if we go into choose files, and then we can click on this, we can go open. As you can see, it'll show the file that you've selected, and you can import clients. It says that it imported 10 clients. So I'm going to scroll up to the top here, or so click on the blue circle button with the arrow pointing up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my clients, and instead of the 3 client files that are default, now you can see there are quite a few more, and it shows their email, their phone number, and their pet. Now, what you may end up having to do with these files, because you've import them, instead of just creating a client file, which you can do at the top of client management here, you can create the client file and you can add a password. But as you can see here, they won't have a password in here. So the client, they'll have to go to their client file, sign in, and as you can see, they'll have to go to forgot your password. They'll have to add their email in and request a password reset, and they can reset their password from there. But otherwise, if they're just going to register, they can add whatever password they want to from there. Now, in the client management, you can see that there is adding new files. You can add a pet, you can edit their info, you can view their details, delete them, or even book appointments for them. You can also merge client files. So say if David Lee and Jessica Davis are living together, they may want to have their files together or separate. But if they want to merge their files, they can do that for sure. So booking appointments for the clients, you can see that all that information that they had in their file will now be loaded in, and they can do the same booking as they would normally. Alright, so I believe that covers everything you need to know about setting up clients. As always, thank you for watching, and if you could please take an opportunity to leave a testimonial if you like the program, and follow us on Facebook. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks so much. Okay, bye.